This session is about making yourself really comfortable to feed your baby. It's estimated that as new mums we spend around 40 hours a week feeding, so that's a lot of time to be sitting. It's very important therefore that you get good support in wherever you choose to sit, and I'd encourage you to have a space where you set up a little table, always have water there, all the things you need to make yourself comfortable. Now, if you're using a chair, so an armchair or something similar, often they don't have a sofa, they don't have good back support, and it's essential to have that gentle lower back curve that we talk about in yoga class to make sure that you're not slumping and putting pressure on your lower back. So get one of these. There's all sorts of different ones of those that you can have to put behind your back when you're in the chair, and it feels fantastic. You may even want to have one for the car as well. I'm going to show you though an option of how to be really comfortable if you choose to sit either against the sofa or against a wall. Now, I'm sitting on a bolster. You don't need to sit on anything. I find this really comfortable for my hips. You may want to have a little bit of height with a pillow. So play around with it before you have to feed your baby, so that you don't have to fiddle with anything if your baby's a little bit upset and hungry. So one position to be able to be really comfortable, and we do cover this often in prenatal yoga, is to sit in what we call fire log pose. And this is particularly good for your sacroiliac to ease any sort of compression that sometimes sitting cross-legged can cause. Of course, you could sit with your legs out in front. I mean, there's all sorts of options here. But fire log pose is that we want to have the knees pretty much in front of the hips. So if you walk your feet away from each other until you can get something close to that, I'm nice and snug against the wall here with my lower back. Even more comfortable is to take a blanket, and roll it up or fold it up. It can be as thick as you like, and put that between your knees and your feet, even under the thighs, whatever feels good, and that feels fantastic. So that's an option for you. The other really important thing is to have some height underneath your baby. So if you're breastfeeding anyway, you certainly will have been told to always bring your baby to your breast rather than your breast to your baby, which encourages a stooped position and potential back pain. So have something high enough. Now, if you had a pregnancy pillow, that's fantastic, you can use that. Otherwise, anything similar that's got enough height, so you'll be able to sit tall and comfortable, and you'll be able to simply roll your baby onto your breast. Even if you're bottle feeding, you still want to be in a position, where you can feel really comfortable. So that's a couple of ideas. The other thing that I was going to mention is to use this time. There's so many hours in the week. Sometimes maybe you do want to check your phone, but sometimes it's lovely to actually practice that art of being, that mindfulness that we do in class. And I've made a short feeding meditation that you can listen to if you want to, or lovely music on your phone. You can have this time really just for you and your baby, and use it for your own well-being as well.